It is Friday at 11:20 p.m. and I'm in my car, as you can tell by the wiggly camera position. I'm currently on my way to the library in Mountain View as part of an effort to fight depression. My therapist has suggested that I get out of the house and do stuff. One of the suggestions he made was to go to the mall and wander around the mall, but I'm not a big mall person. So, I'm going to, he also included going to the library. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the library. I went to the library yesterday, and the depression sort of won out, and I felt completely miserable. Sitting in a library of all places. The library is one of the few places I go to that I enjoy actually spending time. I just like the environment of a library. It's quiet. There are books everywhere. You know, it's just an enjoyable experience for me. And the fact that the depression made it not such an enjoyable experience really bummed me out. Not to mention the fact that for some reason, the idea of what a library is has escaped a lot of people. I remember there was a time when a library was a sanctuary of sorts. You know, people knew that when they went there they needed to be quiet because there were other people there. It was just general policy and respectfulness. Well, I can't tell you how many times somebody's phone went off and full blast ringer, and they picked up and had a full conversation at a normal volume. Just right there in the middle of the fucking library. So, that's what I'm going to do today. I've been posting periodically diary updates explaining how I am. I think I'm only up to number 3. Just because it's easier to write out something quickly than it is to record. I know that sounds really strange, because normally for me, recording is a lot more simple than writing. Well, where my head is right now, it's easier for me to write out stuff, and it's usually very short. It's no more than 2 or 3 paragraphs long at most, as compared to the 20 or 30 paragraphs that I used to write all the time. So that should tell you something. Anyway, so that's what's going on with me. For those of you who didn't see the last, it was the last one of the, I guess, or the one before last. I'm on a new medication now. They've taken me off of Wellbutrin, and I'm now on a Cymbalta. And apparently I still have a few weeks before this stuff actually starts doing its full recuperative process. So that's what's up with me. New medication, going to the library. I'm actually going to the library to read an ebook. That's right, I've got my ebook reader here. So I sit down in a nice quiet place and read an electronic book rather than a paperback. You'd think that being in a library, a paperback would be the way to go, and usually you are correct. But in this particular case, the books that I'm reading happen to be on my ebook, and I don't feel like trying to see if I'm going to find them or not, because it looks like the ones that I've tried to find have always been out. So, might as well just read what I have. I hope everybody else is doing well. I know there's been a lot of things that have been going on and that I haven't been paying much attention to. And I apologize for that. I don't mean to seem self-centered, like I don't care. I'm just sort of in a place where being invested is impossible on my own level, much less on somebody else's. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what's going on with me. Work situation is still iffy. I've decided that I'm going to wait until the medication does its full thing before I start looking for work, because it's difficult. It really is difficult looking for work in a depressed state of mind. 9 times out of 10, I can't do the job. I'm convinced that I can't do the job. I read the description and immediately I'm intimidated and I can't do the job. And I think that part of that has to do with the depression, so that's what's up. Work, home life, medication. Yeah, I think that covers everything. And as I said, I hope you're all doing well. And I mean that. I honestly do. It's not just something that I say at the end of my videos. I really do hope you're all doing well. And life is treating you good. And I guess I will talk to you all later.